John, you are meticulous about mowing your own lawn. Why do you do it yourself instead of subbing it out?
Well, first off, I love the way that it looks. And, I've learned from a good friend of mine that mowing your own grass is like one of the few things you can do that requires the least amount of effort and gives you the most amount of satisfaction. So first off, I will say it takes me about 30 minutes to mow this grass, but man, it goes from like being shaggy and bushy to being striped and looking beautiful. So that's probably the first thing.
Beauty, aesthetics.
Well, just accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you accomplish so many other things in your life. You have several businesses, so why do you not sub it out to someone else and do something that's maybe higher value, like with your time?
Well, a lot of commercial, I'm not bashing commercial lawn care places, but they're not going to take care of my lawn like I would. There's a few things. First off, they're cutting 20 yards a day, and those yards sometimes are not as healthy as this yard. There could be other types of grass, there could be other types of weeds, and when they're cutting their grass, and their weeds, they're actually polluting my yard when they cut my grass, so they'll actually reseed my yard with weeds and other types of grass that I don't want to have. So that's one of them. Then a lot of times, they cut the grass too short. A lot of times, commercial lawn care people will actually cut the grass like twice as short as what I'm cutting it. And, lawns get dried out because of the heat and the sun. The taller this grass is, right, the less sun is going to hit the soil and actually dry it out. So the soil is better when the grass is taller. So I'll cut it every week when a lot of commercial people will just come here and scalp it.
So you have an analogy of why this is mowing your yard is kind of like running a business. So
you don't want to micromanage, right? You can hurt this grass by overwatering it and cutting it too short. And a lot of managers will overbear, water their employees too much, tell them everything to do, micromanage them, and then they'll actually just, they'll cut their legs out from underneath them. So if you really want to have a healthy yard, you need to have deep roots. In order to have deep roots, you need to hold back some of the overwatering and make sure you give them space and time to actually grow. Mm-hmm. The other thing is too is that when I'm cutting my grass, I'm walking every square inch, right? I walk every square inch of this yard. I can see if there's bare spots. I can see if I got mold infestations. I can see that if I got, landmines from my dog that need to be cleaned up, you name it. But, if you own a business, you got to walk it. Mm-hmm. You need to go out in the field. You need to go in the accounting office. You need to go on a sales call. You need to see all the aspects of your business. So just like walking your yard, you need to walk your business, inspect it. And so that's just part of my habit. So,
but I guess follow up from that then, if you have to walk your yard, is there such thing as passive business investing?
It depends on who you talk to. I don't think so. I don't think you can set and forget. I don't think that model really exists unless you really want to buy like a publicly traded company and just buy some stock.
Right.
But, for the type of businesses that we're buying, you've got to inspect what you expect. And so I don't think
Say that again?
You can't, you have to inspect what you expect from your employees and from your company. So if you expect them to actually have a good quality product, you need to go inspect and then see if that product is actually good quality. If you want good customer service, you need to, be a secret shopper. Get one of your best friends to call and see how they would rate the person answering your phone, how they would rate the how quickly people are responding and what their communication is like.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things you've got to inspect. It's just quality control.
I don't think there's such a thing as truly passive business investing.
Yeah. So the real question is, do you cut your own grass?
I do not.
Why not? You're trying to get these steps. You're trying to get like so many steps a day. Why don't you just start adding some of that while you're cutting your grass?
Well, our house is very, very humble in comparison to yours. To our yard is maybe,
Oh my, that dog don't hunt. I've been to your house.
No, I will not cut my yard. It's for the best.
Okay, well, actually, he needs to start working right now, so you could get him to cut your grass.
Are you looking for a job?
You look.